Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And welcome back to another 2-minute tutorial, pun intended, Tuto merch. No, but today we're talking about chorus. I know I talk about this all the time in my videos, modulation and chorus and what that actually means. And we're going to be giving an example of it. So if you are interested in this kind of stuff, definitely consider checking out the rest of the stuff on the channels where I'm explaining these stuff that I talk about in my production videos, my songwriting videos, and my reaction videos. So let me show you guys my screen. This is the original vocal that I have from my song Modern Love, a remix version of it. This is the straight vocal. Okay, now let's open up chorus in Logic. So to get the chorus, by the way, I can show you right here. It's a modulation tool. What modulation does is it affects, and it's right there, top of the chorus. We'll open that up. Modulation affects pitch. It's a movement of pitch. That's a great way to explain it. Modulation is a movement in pitch. So for example, this is my original. I wrote this song to say. Now listen when I turn this on. I'm going to make it pretty dramatic. We're going to turn the mix up, and you'll hear a movement in pitch. It's going to sound like it's like kind of getting watery, kind of swaying, kind of swirling. Listen, original again one more time. I wrote this song to say. I wrote this song to say. Hear the slight movement coming in? Actually, let me turn this make it even more pronounced. Stereo. Here we go. This is original. Sorry, stereo version. It was in stereo. I made it just mono. I wrote this song to say. Original versus now affected. Hear that slight like movement in pitch? It's slightly phasing, slightly creating this just swirly kind of sound. I'm going to increase the intensity, and I'm going to increase. So intensity is how obviously how intense it is. So let's take a listen. I wrote this song to say. The way that it's actually doing this. So let's actually be a little bit. We're going to go a little bit more in depth. The way it's actually doing this is what is happening is taking the sound you have. If I remember correctly, it's taking the sound that you have and I'm splitting it into two different sounds. And what's happening is it's moving one sound a little earlier and one sound a little it's moving one sound a little higher in pitch and one sound a little lower in pitch. And that slight movement in pitch, the adjustment of pitch, one higher and one lower, creates this slightly detuned effect. And that's what chorus is. It's a detuning. And I guess part of the reason we call it chorus is because if a whole choir is singing, nobody's going to be singing obviously perfectly in tune. So it gives this kind of fullness effect. So now let's take a listen to now that I increased the intensity. I wrote this song to say. It almost sounds like I have two different vocals here. This would be a kind of cool way to create layered vocals, even with just one vocal. Again, this is the unaffected. I wrote this song. Now with kind of split, you hear it gets quieter because they're splitting the signal. Almost sounds like two vocals. Now, what happens, now I'm going to increase the rate. Listen to this. You'll hear it get kind of dramatic. I wrote this song to say. I wrote this song to say. Kind of sounds ridiculous. It actually kind of sounds like that TikTok voice. I wrote this song to say. Everything words can't explain. Now, if I put this back in stereo. Now that's ridiculous, but if I were to, I wrote this song to say. Still pretty like out of tune compared to the. I wrote this song to say. Everything words can act. Now let me just give you a quick little tip. My favorite free plugin is if you go to in audio units. It's called Baby Audio. And my favorite free chorus, it's super simple. It's literally this is on and off, and this is how much. It's super simple to use if you want to get used to it, but it sounds so good. Let's just take a listen. This is nothing turned on. I wrote this song to say. Hear that? Almost sounds like two different vocals because it's splitting them and slightly detuning them, creating this layered effect. But it's just such a nice. I love that chorus. Hope you guys understand that. Like I said, modulation is movement and pitch. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'll try to do my best to explain them. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see more of. Have a great day. God bless and peace out.